I really don't like it smooth.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I like your hair a miss.
Well, a miss is usually what you get with my hair, so that's
See,
good.
behind us, the Valentine's Day tree. Welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
Yeah, okay, I have never felt so guilty about whining about winter here in Utah.
Wait, one more time. The Valentine's tree. No one has a Valentine's Day tree
Everybody has
except
Valentine's
for
Day
us.
trees. Don't be so foolish. Of
On
course
Arbor
they
Day,
do.
we have no trees.
Well, because everyone has them then.
Okay, so go ahead and continue. I'm sorry.
No, I just feel so guilty whining about winter here. I was just talking to my girlfriend Linda in Chicago. She was showing me her brand new Russian commander's tank hat with the flaps down.
Oh, that looks good.
It's cute, but she can't even wear it outside because the high tomorrow in Chicago is 15 below zero. Tonight it is 31 degrees below zero.
Is that wind chill?
No, if you want wind chill, then we go to Minneapolis where my girlfriend Erin lives. And Erin was telling me that everything is also closed down there because right now they have a wind chill of 51, minus 51.
Okay,
it is colder officially in the Midwest right now than it is in the Antarctica. Antarctica is warmer. The Antarctic.
Yeah.
Our Antarctica is warmer than the Midwest.
So this is our plea. Erin's friends are all dead now. So if you want to be Erin's friend, just go ahead and get us on Facebook.
Just don't live in the Midwest, apparently. There. No, you think about that, the cities the size of Minneapolis and Chicago just shutting down. Well, Chicago is one of the 6 biggest cities in the country, and they just folded things up like a paperback and shut them away.
They did it right. They canceled schools and stuff before this hits. It's already hit, so why go to school? 5 minutes outside, your skin's toast, frostbite, much less. And then there's the whole elderly, homeless, sick people who need to be helped, and so they're running the buses 24/7, bringing people to different
Apparently, that's one thing they get really right.
Yeah.
It's weird. She says, I never go out
with,
this is Erin, I never go out without exposed skin, like put on a ski mask, no exposed skin. She goes, it'll feel cold for about the first, she said, 30 seconds to 60 seconds, and then everything goes numb no matter how many layers you have on.
So she's a goner. So once again, another friend we need to replace for Erin, so she has someone to talk to.
Erin and Linda have not died. How can you?
I love you both from here.
Right,
so be careful.
Maybe we should just go up to Skippy.
I don't think so. Well, you know, Park City is bright blue skies.
Right now, it's as warm as Miami.
It's not that cold up there. So far yesterday, Skippy, our what do we call him?
We call him our excitable ginger. He goes under IamSkippy. You want to follow him on YouTube, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's IamSkippy, and he's adorable.
He is adorable.
But he's so sweet when he's talking to celebrities because he's just as excited now as he was 16 years ago when he first started this.
He's a little...
We got some good ones today.
All right, so yesterday we did really well. Let's see how we do today.
Demi, I met you a couple years ago. I'm Skippy. I just wanted to say hi.
Just really quick.
And can you just look in my camera real quick?
Sorry.
Perfect. Thank you. No, thank you. That was kind of you. I appreciate that. Bye again. By the way, what do you think of the Demi mania right now?
Awesome. So excited.
Is it better or bigger than Ryan mania?
It's the same.
Same?
Yeah.
Thanks for being so nice this year, by the way. I appreciate it. See ya. Ed, beer me a photo. Do you remember me, by the way? I met you 10 years ago with Billy Bob Thornton. I'm Skippy.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hey, just one. Hey.
Woo! I've been waiting years to say to him, beer me a photo.
That was weird. Yeah, because like
Just standing on a corner in Park City, drinking a juice box.
Skip,
The snowballers.
Yeah, we have the snowballers. Pro snowball fighting, and the movie is about our quest to compete at the World Championships of Professional Snowball Fighting in northern Japan, where they invented the sport of yukigassen. It's about as crazy as it gets, Skippy.
I love it. If you could hit any celebrity with a snowball, who would you want?
Trump, we've been asked.
Trump? Yes.
Trump.
That's the correct answer.
Actually, I was like, we would all deck him in the face, all from Canada, and just be like, stop ruining this cool country.
And then his orange makeup with packed with some nice Arctic
That
ice.
was the correct answer. I love it.
Cheers. Yep.
Flying is usually a really fun thing because you're all anticipating
maybe you're going somewhere cool,
going and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but not.
Well, there was a Delta
here.
flight from Kansas City to San Francisco. You're thinking, oh, San Francisco, very cool.
San Francisco.
Except for one guy who just couldn't keep his pants on.
How many times has this happened to all of us?
Never. Yeah.
Never.
No, they had to make an emergency landing this morning here in Salt Lake City. Erin Hansen apparently was unruly and assaulted flight attendants. Now, here's the thing I never understand. It was obvious they said that he was very drunk and high, and it's like, how do you get on a plane that way?
I know, right?
How do you get through TSA where you can barely stand up? Because apparently, in his efforts to go to the bathroom, his pants fell down and they stayed there. Now, this is where my heart just hurts for flight attendants, because apparently the flight attendant had to pull Hansen's pants back on for him. And eventually an off-duty police officer assisted the flight attendants with restraining him.
A man with no pants on.
The officer reported Hansen threatened to kick him, punch him, and
do something else to him.
Which is super.
Because he's got no pants on.
So that cuts down his ability to fight having no pants.
I always wonder about that when police are after someone who's naked and you have to tackle them.
You're almost like, you can go. I mean, unless it's real bad, it's like, no.
You robbed a bank, let him go.
I'll get you later.
Yeah.
Really.
Next time when you're wearing clothes, I'll get you.
I'll nail you down then. It'll be great. This is interesting. I think I like this.
Good.
I'm not sure, because it would finally probably force me to make sure I always use reusable shopping bags.
Do you always forget them? I always forget them.
State Senator Johnny Iwamoto has tried to bring this up. Yeah, Utah State Senator. He's tried to bring this up like 2 or 3 different times, but this year it looks like it might go through.
Right.
It's the bill that would require shoppers to pay 10 cents per grocery bag. Now,
paper or plastic?
Either.
I just like saying paper or plastic.
I understand. Because, well, it's interesting.
Either.
We already throw away 940 million plastic bags each
year. I
year.
feel guilty every time.
Except and if you pass a landfill, it's...
We do use some for dog poop. So that counts as a usage. When we had our cabin,
you're just an environmentalist, aren't you?
When we had our cabin in the mountains across from Rockport Reservoir, and I would go to the landfill there. Now they have trees around, and the trees would catch every flying plastic bag.
They were festooned,
and it was horrible.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I didn't realize this Park City doesn't allow plastic, and neither does Moab.
I didn't know that.
And I guess that's the big goal that they're going for.
Because you think California, right?
They say that's kind of, they said the trouble that they've had getting this passed is not that anyone disagrees, like, no, we really should reduce pollution. No, we really, but everyone apparently has the same knee-jerk response I do. It's like, you can't force me. You can't tell me what to do. Right. Okay, raise it 10 cents a bag. I don't care. Which makes no logical sense. Of course, I should just use a reusable bag.
You know how much crap I could fit in a bag?
It's interesting. Oh, here's another...
No, seriously, I could fit a lot of stuff.
I could be a pack master.
But I understand this.
This is something I did not realize. Recycling, you throwing stuff in a recycling bin, which we actually are pretty good at. Yeah. You can't throw the plastic grocery bags in there.
No.
They do. The only way you can recycle those is take them to Walmart or Smith's. I did not know that.
Take them back to where you got them?
Yeah. Walmart or Smith's are, I think, the only ones that will actually collect them.
They actually have someone, and I saw this online, so you know it's true, that has got some that biodegrade.
Interesting.
And he's had them for like 5, 6 years, and no one's taken him up on it.
That's so weird.
It's probably cost or something. But anyway, did you know that there is fines in golfing?
Oh, I would assume so, like for unsportsmanlike behaviors.
What?
Unsportsmanlike behavior.
No, because golf course?
No, but golf is like, it's very well bred. It's very calm and placid. I would assume.
A dollar fine. Dollar fine the NFL. What is that?
A dollar fine?
A dollar. Money. You're being fined for something. What would it be?
Unsportsmanlike behavior?
No.
Not showing it for games?
No.
Talking bad?
Well, maybe that from your own team.
Yeah,
but
like
throwing the ball into the stands?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's $2,000. I'm not.
I think if you kill
the
participant, the viewers, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl, by the way, is coming up, and I'm going to say go. So anyway.
No, we're going to root for the Patriots because we have to.
Yeah.
Although there is something about Tom Brady and lip kissing that we're going to discuss tomorrow.
What about women?
That wasn't it either.
Okay, so anyway.
So
I'm from Boston, so I have to root. And yeah, they cheated. I know they cheated.
So moving on back to golf, what do you get fined for in golf?
$98,000. $98,000.
What could you possibly, other than stabbing someone through the heart with a golf club, what could you be fined $98,000 for?
Omega Dubai Desert Classic. Because it's, why they say desert, it's Dubai.
It's Dubai, yeah.
Haritona Lee, or Lai.
Probably Lee.
Which Lai would be better because that's a golf term. He was on the 18th hole. Yeah. And his caddy did something, and it cost him $98,000.
So he didn't even do it, it was his caddy.
So a caddy can goes out and studies the course.
Sure, of course.
He looks and he watches which way the green rolls. And a lot of times you don't shoot straight at the hole, obviously. If it's on the downside of a hill, you go up and it comes down and it crests and it goes in. He also gives you clubs to hit. He says, I've watched you play. We've played together.
I would try the number 2 on this shot.
Right. I would chip on and then putt and all this stuff. Well, evidently, what you're not allowed to do is you can't, let's say this is the golfer. No, and here is the hole. Yeah. Wait, let me do it over here. Okay, golfer, hole, caddy. Yeah. You can't do that. Why? Because a caddy lines up to where the golfer should hit the ball. Oh. And you can't do that. And it was on purpose because the caddy, you could see him kind of edging over, and he goes, so it's basically shoot it, hit it towards me, it will go in the cup, which is not directly between you and the golfer. $98,000. He finished in the top 3. Did the ball get in the cup? It doesn't really matter. It's $98,000. There's your prize.
I hope the top 3 gets a good prize.
The caddy is not going to play very much anymore. And they usually get like 10%. That
kind of is like Tom Brady underinflating the ball. It's like that little something extra. See, it all comes together here.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
The ball's heavy with all that air in it.
He didn't do it. Tell me something good.
We're still rooting for the Patriots.
We are. I'm sorry. The guy's a machine.
I can't help it.
It's so funny because I hated the Cowboys for so long and the Yankees so long. Okay, New England, Red Sox and all that stuff. But the fact is that when other teams come up and play, I really like it. When I watch the Saints, I really like it. And these big expensive teams that can buy all the players.
You like the plucky ones that play with heart.
I'm an underdog kind of dude, but I have to stick with it. Patton Oswalt.
Tell me something good is brought to you by PC Laptops. You can pick up a desktop or a laptop starting as low as $7.99. The biggest ones or the fanciest ones or the smallest ones and the most manageable. It's still lifetime parts and labor.
All right, so Patton Oswalt is a comedian. He also does television work. If you've seen Space, what's the?
It's on Mystery Science Theater
right now, he plays, and he's a funny guy, really kind of different kind of funny. And so anyway, he's out there and he's in the social media and stuff.
Wonderfully
and some guy comes and trolls him and says horrible things about Patton, and you've probably done this too, and I know I have. Someone comes out and says something horrific about you.
It's really cruel, unfair, unreasonable, vicious.
And what I do is, and if it's on Facebook, I go to their site.
Because you want to know who they are, yeah.
And I look at them, and I see the stuff they post, and they got pictures of their kids and their grandkids and their picnics, and you're like,
they just called you an a-hole.
What? Oh no, that's how it opens up.
I know.
Dear. So anyway,
it's mean to me.
He decided. I'm more vulnerable. So basically, he went and checked it out. And it turns out that this guy had the worst hand dealt to him, Vietnam vet, diabetes, septic infection, just got out of the hospital, living on just scraps of payments from the military and social security and all this stuff.
So we're talking about a bitter, incredibly lonely man who's probably in a ton of pain and probably a lot of despair for his future, and he's taken this out in this way.
Patton has 4.5 million followers, and justly so. He's not for everyone, by the way. So don't sit down with your kids and stuff.
No, not with your kids ever. No.
So here he is. He's got this setup. Here's this guy. He could stomp him. He could just rip this guy in half. But instead, he starts a GoFundMe. Read this. Start right about there.
Okay. Oswald made a Twitter post asking his 4.5 million followers to donate to Beatty's GoFundMe, and over the course of 10 days, Beatty's page had only raised about $600. This is when he was doing it himself.
Right.
He'd started his own GoFundMe, or a friend had, to help him with his medical bills. But then in addition to Patton Oswalt donating $2,000 of his own money, all of his followers immediately started making their own contributions, and the page raised over $36,000. And of course, under 24 hours. So Michael wrote back to him. He said, Patton, you have humbled me to the point where I can barely compose my words. You have caused me to take pause and reflect on how harmful words from my mouth could result in such an outpouring. Thank you for this, and I will pass this on to my cousin who needs help. A cascade. He said, I'm stunned, and if anything, I expected a scathing retort or just to be ignored, but that's not what happened. Can you imagine a more powerful statement of, I could stomp you, and instead, turning around, donating your own money, asking all of your friends to help to this man.
So after that nice warm response from this gentleman, Patton says, "You're crying, you big baby,"
which is very Patton.
You're just a big stinking baby, because he's a comedian, and that's what you get.
I'm very touched that guy was not only going to take care of his own medical bills with the help, but he was also trying to reach out and help a cousin as well.
Such a great story.
See, this is where I have faith again in social media that, yes, I know we're horrible and we can be awful to each other, but this gives me faith that it's like, no, this can still bring out the best in all of us. It can give us all a chance to be better people.
That's true. And a new friend to Erin, because hers have frozen to death I love you, Linda. Back out.
I love you, Erin.
In the cold places. So if you want to be Erin's friend, go ahead and make a note.
Don't live in the Midwest, though, because that's super depressing.
Right.
Having to find my friends
and
dig them out of a snowbank.
It's too much effort. Just take their boots, right?
What's wrong with you?
So anyway, go ahead and like the show. Please share the show because it annoys people. We've got plenty of other platforms as well. Hit it. Where they should go.
You can go to Mistletoe Mania, which is our Christmas page. Tell Me Something Good, which is always happy news, because there's some days you really need that a lot. And then Glitter and Glue Guns, which of course is holiday stuff all year round. Right now we're focusing on all the cool stuff for Valentine's Day, including 3-ingredient tarts that are freaking delicious.
All right, so for the new friends for Erin, if you could cook, that would be great. So you could send cookies and such. You don't actually have to meet her in person. You can just...
Probably better that way. I'll send you the cookies. You don't even have to look at me.
If I stand up, they'll know I'm wearing pajamas, won't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if you worked from home...
You would wear pajamas, too.
You would wear pajamas 24/7.
Have a good day.